Good day, my YouTube family. I have seen this article in the paper and let's just dive into it. This is about Ruel Reid. Defense pushes dismissal of case against Reid, Pinnock, and others. The multi-million dollar fraud trial of former Education Minister Ruel Reid and others has been adjourned to Monday, as the defense seeks dismissal unless the Crown produces independent statements not gathered by Financial Investigations Division (FID) against or by police officers acting under its instructions. Attorney Hugh Wildman argued that the statements in the matter were obtained legally and cannot be used to ground the order of which is required for the case to proceed to trial. The FID has no authority to investigate, collect statements, and share them with anyone or use them for any other purpose. And when you examine the bulk of the statement, they were collected by authorized agents or police officers acting under the instruction of authorized agents, which is a breach of Section 10 of the Act. Additionally, he claimed that some of the statements resulted from searches conducted by breach of the FID Act and are therefore inadmissible. Wildman, who is representing former Caribbean Maritime University (CMU) President Professor Pinnock, made the argument during these submissions opposing the indictment order. Reid, along with his wife Sharon and daughter Cheryl Pinnock and Jamaica Labour Party Council Kim Brown Lawrence, are currently before the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court for a trial in relation to the $50 billion alleged fraud. The group faces charges under various laws, including the Corruption Prevention Act, conspiracy to defraud, misconduct in public office at common law, and breaches of the Proceeds of Crime Act. However, when the matter recommended this morning, Wildman objected to the order of indictment being granted, arguing that it can only be used if independent evidence is produced. The prosecution requested time to respond and suggested Monday, which was accepted by the court. Senior Parish Judge Shansia Burrell, who is proceeding over the matter, indicated she will rule on the application after both the prosecution and the defense have made the submissions. She also stated she would decide on an application for additional time for defense adequately. Attorneys, following submissions that is large volume of material was only recently disclosed, and that it would be virtually impossible for them to represent their clients. So that is it on Mr. Reid's case right there. Thank you.
New leader, new Jamaica, new era. When I vote, we no shows neither. Long time them a take with the full lane, yeah. So Mark Golden are the new leader, new Jamaica, new era. When I vote, we no shows neither. Long time them a take with the full lane, yeah. So
I don't know what is going on, fans, but I've seen the paper where it says IC Market Me Probe clarifies facts. This one is about Christopher Tifton. Now, Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tifton says he welcomes the conclusion of the Integrity Commission's investigation, which found that while there were several procurement breaches, he was not directly involved in the award of contracts to Market Me Consulting Limited. The Commission's findings have helped to clarify the facts and put to rest years of speculations, allowing the public to have a clear and accurate understanding of the matter, he said. In a statement following the release of report in the House of Parliament on Tuesday, Tifton and Lindsay McDonough, co-managing director of the company, failed to declare their friendship while her company received nearly $80 million across 15 contracts, 14 from the Health Ministry and one from the National Family Planning Board, according to the report. The contract that triggered the probe involved the award of $15.8 billion to Market Me to implement the Jamaica Moves physical fitness campaign to raise awareness about non-communicable diseases and encourage Jamaicans to adopt healthier lifestyles. The report said the minister appeared to have advanced a private interest with results in the monetary benefit of Market Me Consulting Limited, and that his introduction of the company and his principles to ministry officials gave rise to, at its lowest, a perceived conflict of interest and thereby contravened the principles in transparency and good governance. Stevenson recommended stronger compliance with procurement and integrity laws, noting that while breaches were identified adequately. Full statement from Dr. Christian Tifton, October 7, 2025. I acknowledged the release of the Integrity Commission IC report and welcome its conclusions. This matter has remained in the public domain for several years, and its time has cast unfair doubt not only on my own integrity but also in the reputations of others involved, including members of the Ministry of Legitimate contractors. I forget any hurt or reputational damage that may have resulted from the prolonged public scrutiny. I am, however, pleased that the IC has reported no illegality by the party involved, and I am relieved that the report brings clarity to the facts throughout this process. I have remained focused on fulfilling my duties as Minister of Health and Wellness and on advancing the public health agenda to the best interests of the Jamaican people. The Commission's findings have helped to clarify the facts and put to rest years of speculations, allowing the public to have a clear and accurate understanding of the matter. I respect the processes now before the Speaker of the House and shall remain committed to serving with integrity, accountability, and an unwavering focus on national development. So that was Dr. Christian Tifton who give this speech. So thank you guys for listening. So please like, share, and subscribe to the video. Thank you very much.